Good news, home sellers. After days of yard work, cleaning, decluttering, today's challenge is much less physical. But first, I wanted to remind you that even though we're on day 7 of this challenge, you can still get credit for all 10 days of the challenge if you're joining us right now. You just need to DM me each day's challenge-related progress photo before midnight on March 30th. Okay, so on to today's challenge. We are on day 7 of our spring home prep challenge. You may be wondering, why, after decluttering my house, would you want me to go shopping and fill it back up with stuff again? Well, today is repair/replace. So instead of a shopping bag, you might end up with a toolbox. The goal is to repair or replace things that might help your home sell. So do you have a dehumidifier in your basement? If your basement smells like mildew, that might be a turnoff for buyers. So going shopping for a dehumidifier might be a great add to your home today. And we are definitely not trying to fix all the little minor things in your home because we're not trying to sell perfection here. So we want to look at things that are the biggest value add. I know I'm about to say this sitting in front of an orange fireplace, but if your whole house is teal, you might look amazing and energetic and just fill you with joy every day, and that is great. But there are some buyers out there who don't have the vision to put their own personality on top of personality that's already there. Now, would I paint my fireplace before I sold my house? Probably not, because the rest of this room is a neutral color, and so I think this adds a nice little pop, and I don't think it's worth painting. If this entire room was bright orange, I would probably love it, but I might consider going and buying some paint and painting the room a more neutral color. Your choice comes down to time versus money. So there may be some things that it might be easier to shop and replace them than salvage and repair them. For example, if your faucets aren't old or stiff or rusted beyond repair, you don't need to repair them and you don't need to replace them. So there's no need to go to the hardware store and buy a brand new faucet just because you think, oh, this one is newer than mine. Your faucet is not going to add that much value to the house unless it literally is not working right now, and then you should probably repair or replace. So that's it. You may not have had much to do today depending on what you elected to repair, replace, what the general condition of your home is in. So my challenge for you today is going to be a little more specific than other days. Instead of a progress photo of something you bought, let's organize our manuals. And I know that sounds oddly specific, but your new buyer will love you for it. When I bought this house, the previous owner had a nice file folder of manuals for the fridge, the stove, the window warranty, which came in handy when some of my windows started acting up. So today you are going to repair, replace, and then organize your manuals. Put them in a folder, keep them in a drawer or filing cabinet. Make sure that they're in something nice and neat that you can leave on the kitchen counter for the buyer when they take over your home. And that is your challenge today. Send me a photo of your organized photo manuals.